tappin'. Yeah, Memphis, I'm back at it. Niggas notice the difference, just more chrome, Prezi, no stones. Yeah, y'all, you already know what it is. Back with another exclusive. And like I told you, you see many people sitting at this table, but not everybody is like everybody. And this man to the left of me is not only my brother, but he's definitely a Brooklyn solid, one of the guys I respect from the beginning. Ever since I met him, it's nothing but love between us, and I watched him tell me, I'ma get in this bitch, and I'ma make my mark, and you did that, my G. 100%. Let's welcome Maino to the building, you know what I mean? Yeah. Brooklyn in the building. Yeah. What's up, my brother?
What's up, my dog? What's happening?
Same grind, different time, man.
Hey, we
shit,
still here.
I see you shining,
We
man.
still
I'm
here,
happy
Bleek.
for you, my brother.
I appreciate that, man.
Yo, you probably don't even remember the first time I met you.
I do remember.
You remember? It was a club. We was in the club in Brooklyn.
It was off of Roc-A-Fella.
Yep,
right?
in East New York.
East New York.
Yo, one of the grimiest clubs ever. And I remember I'm sitting in the dressing room, and rest in peace, shout out to the homie from Marcy, Billy Shoeshine. That's who he walked in with, and Shoe like, yo, I want you to meet somebody, Bleek. This nigga's nice, man. He from Brooklyn. He just came home. Trust me, got that shit. And that's how I first met you, man.
I remember that night.
Word.
Perform.
Yep.
I ain't forget that.
That shit was crazy, my G. And they let them rockets off when we left, too.
Absolutely.
Remember, we was leaving?
That was a rough spot. I forgot the name of that spot.
Me too.
That was like Rockaway Parkway or Rockaway.
That shit was
Avenue.
In the trenches
It was in the trenches, though. It was definitely hood. It was big. You know, I definitely remember that, man.
Yeah, man.
You know,
and from that day, I respect, because you told me that day, you like, Bleek, man, you know, I just came home. I'm trying to do my thing, get in the game. I'm going to do my thing. I'm nice. And Billy was talking highly of you. And then from there, it's just been up.
That come home energy is unlike anything.
I believe.
And Shoe Shine, may he rest in peace, man, my brother. He was like, at a time very early on, like my biggest supporter. You know, we was coming up in the ranks in jail. I was never rapping. So nobody knew me for rap.
Yeah.
So when I started rapping, when I got out of the box, the first jail I went to when I got out of the box after I was rapping was Elmira. I went back to Elmira, and me and him, you know, he came there, and we wound up being next door neighbors. So I would be like, yo, listen to this. Like, you know what I mean? So we had that bond. And when I came home, he was like, yo, yeah, let's go. You know what I mean? So he was my guy, man.
Nah, that's what's up. Rest in peace.
Yeah,
Shoe was a monster and a rebel, and he had that energy, man, that motivation. Definitely gonna motivate you.
He did. He was telling my guys, like, why you ain't listening to me? This is your nigga right here.
Word up.
Why you not listening?
He was the same way in the hood. He used to tell us the same shit in Marcy. Yo, man, that nigga, I'm telling you, Bleek, watch, he gonna take this shit over. So, and then I watched you grind, my G, and then here come High Hater.
Absolutely.
Yo.
Before High Hater was Rumors, though. I don't know if you remember Rumors. When it was the song when I was talking about all the rumors. That's the song that actually got me signed first. That was the song that kind of changed the game, because before that, it was like the mixtapes and the DVDs. It was that era. We was on there talking crazy.
Yo, wait, going back there, you just sparked the memory, man. I remember back then, too. That's when they used to be like, yo, I ain't gonna front, Maino squeezing all the DJs. He putting deodorant on everybody's neck. That nigga in the club like this. Yo, let me highlight you real quick, homie. Nigga said you was putting deo on everybody in the city.
You know what? I hear that so much, right? And I'm like, I don't feel like he was like that. Like I don't think, because niggas like, yo, I was smacking DJs up, and I'm like, nah, I ain't never, ever
put my
hands on a DJ. Okay, maybe a couple promoters, but
for sure,
no DJs, right? But the thing was, it's like sometimes we gotta. I was coming from a world where it was aggressive. I've been in two places my whole life. It was the streets, and I've been in prison. And after prison, I went back to the streets. So my introduction might have been a little aggressive because the energy of just coming home, you gotta understand the mentality of a nigga that just been in prison all this time. His energy is up because we sitting in a day room like, damn, fantasizing, yo, bro. Let me tell you, man. I used to sit in the day room and watch y'all. Understand this perspective of 70 people in a day room watching TRL or Rap City and they doing a Roc-A-Fella countdown or whatever it is, and we just like, man.
When I touch down.
Right, like, and you could just fantasize. And I tell Proof all the time, I'm like, man, I wanted to be down with Roc-A-Fella. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want, like, because everybody, like, you have these dreams. You have these dreams.
I tell
you know
Jay, I tell Hov a lot, man. I don't think he understand. He know. I ain't gonna say he don't know, but I think at one point, bro, we could have signed the whole New York City.
Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely. You got you know what y'all did for people coming from, especially where we come from. We from the style, like, when you see somebody do it that you absolutely relate to, you like, man, it gives you some hope that you can change some of this shit around in your life. You know what I mean?
And back then, a lot of these kids don't understand because it's I ain't gonna say it's easy, but it's easier than it was for us back then to get in the game. You could create a YouTube channel, IG, Twitter, get your following up, and they see your music. Back then, this shit was like telling a nigga you going to the NBA.
100%.
Niggas like, no, you not.
If you had a major record deal, it was because you was that good.
That's right.
Right?
You had to be.
You was that good. And that's what it said. It was more prestigious. It was like, because you had to meet a standard, like, because everybody wasn't getting record deals.
Nope. Everybody could not go. Yeah, it wasn't for everybody. It was for a select few. And then certain people got in because they got vouched for.
Right, but it was still who you knew, though.
That's a fact.
Right, which wasn't easy because everybody didn't have access. So it wasn't like now where, you know, the technology made it to where it's like you could go in your grandmother's basement and make a record and then upload it on your Instagram and your YouTube page, and then you just a rapper.
Guy. Yep.
Right? And I say this all the time. Rap is like the only, industry where it's no standard. You don't have to meet a requirement, right? You know what I mean? You just can't be a professional boxer. No. You can't just be...
No, you can't wake up and just be like, you're going to get your shit, nigga.
Right. You can't just be a professional basketball player. Like
football, nothing. You can't wake up and get into no league.
Nothing.
Just
you can't just be a doctor. You can't just be a lawyer. Like, you have to study... Work, study, school.
Master your craft.
School. Right.
Yeah.
Rap, you can, like, man, you know what? I got 4,000 followers. I want to be a rapper.
That's a fact.
I'm going to the studio, and then, I'm going to be lit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
In the way, it's good and bad. Because in a way, it oversaturates the game.
Yes.
Makes it too, accessible for everybody. But then the good side is, come on, man, it's making a lot of uneducated people that ain't qualified to get jobs able to feed and provide for their family. So I like that part. You know what I'm saying? I love that part.
I always love
for sure.
That it not only gives people jobs, but it gives you something to do.
Yes.
Right. Right. The thing is, it's like it brings down the value of what.
It devalues the product, because if you got a bunch of bullshit, it's just like selling work, bro. You flood the block with trash, they not gonna make it to the guy over here who got the headbanger. Right. You feel me? And it's the same thing over here. It's oversaturated.
It devalues even the idea of being a rapper, because everybody is one. And it's like, I don't even want to be. Don't even call me that, bro. Like, but it's not even the same. No.
That's why I have two sayings, man. Even with producers, like, I feel like in this game, there's beat makers and there's producers. Right. A beat maker is a nigga who gonna send you 30 beats and expect you to do his job. Find the hot one.
Producer gonna sit with you, come with the hook and melody idea. So he's gonna create.
So that goes to your point. You're not a rapper.
Right.
You're an artist.
That's right.
So there's rappers.
Right.
And then there's artists.
Indeed.
Who this is art. So speaking on that, how would you say How Hater changed your life?
What? It was the first song
that really went.
That went for me. Crazy. National. You know what that felt like, bro. Like, this is a dream come true, right? 5 years before that, I was walking the yard. You understand? Like, this is unbelievable. Like, a hit, and you gotta understand, like, it was nobody had done really what I had did.
No.
Like nobody had came home
From
after
jail.
doing 10 years in jail and became you know what I mean?
Half these rappers that are rappers that go to jail and
Right.
come home,
Right.
come home trash.
Right.
Like, so the come home lit.
And, yeah. It hadn't happened like that for nobody prior to that. So I was just like, man, it was a dream come true though, bro. Like just to make it that far. And I will always say, man, if it ended now, I overachieved because I did what they said that I couldn't.
That's
you understand? Like, you know, I was never supposed to even get this far. Like
That's
I was a
right.
whole inmate, nigga. You understand? Like
Facts.
for real. Like
Facts. That's
know?
a fact. And that's so crazy, man, that I met you after you came home. That
That's
I
right.
didn't meet you before, and we got
Right.
so much
In
mutual
common.
friends, my
Yeah,
G. It's like we know
yeah.
the whole
Yeah.
Brooklyn is the same.
What-
It's like, yo,
yeah,
what the fuck?
Yeah. I'm from Nostrand. you
Yeah,
from
Marcy, right down the block.
100%.
Like
100%.
literally right down the
Yeah.
block, my G. So I would say to you, right, what's the most important business lesson you would say you learned in game you would give to these young niggas?
Don't take nothing personal. Business ain't personal.
That's a fact. It's not-
Sometimes you can do business with personal people, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but the business and the moves that you make is not shouldn't come from a personal place, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, a lot of times we tie up our emotions with certain things.
Yes.
Right. I see a lot of artists get mad at the people that they were signed to. I thought he was my man though.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was like, you know, you see a lot of, you know, Puff getting flack for certain things with artists or whatever, right? And I'm just like, no black man contract was worse than the white man contract.
Mm-hmm.
No,
That's a fact.
nobody. And I've educated myself a little bit in the game a little bit. So I'm saying, nobody did no business different than it's been doing.
And what they done. Everybody, like, gotta remember, I feel like people gonna do what on to others what was done to them.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? If you
Right.
learned the game in a negative way, you're gonna repeat the
Right.
game in a negative way. And that's just
But
how it goes.
the thing is it's like you gotta give to get, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're not always gonna have what you want when you want it, but the opportunity.
It's bigger than the check.
There you
All
go.
the time.
The opportunity.
That's why
Right?
it's so crazy you say that because I was just talking to Nori today and he was telling me about it's a viral video going on with Steve Harvey where he says about when a person lose their father is when they realize that's the only man who ever wanted you to be better than him. That there's no other man that you're gonna meet in your life that wants you to be better than them. Like, you know what I mean? They gonna want you
That's
to do
real.
good, but
That's
not
real.
better than them. And I'm telling Nori that's true.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the type of nigga, of course, I want my niggas, I want to be the best, but if I know setting you up to get the win for you is gonna make the win for me easier, then we'll let you be. And he was like, yo, Bleek, not everybody is like that. So what I'm saying, what your point is, we need more niggas that's willing to sacrifice the W for the one. Because it makes the road easier for the many. Because if we
everybody-
all fight for the
100%.
W, then
Yeah, but then we gotta learn how to work together and learn what your power is and learn what the
Your
next
strengths,
person.
yeah.
Right. So
Like-
that's the only way that happens.
And your strengths might be a weakness for me. My weakness might be a
Right.
strength for somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
But if we come together,
then we
right,
can find that out.
then we play to our strengths
That's
together.
right.
Right? And that's how, and we balance that.
That's why I love what you and Jim did with the Lobby
Mm-hmm.
Boys. Like, I respect that because in New York, man, you know they paint the picture on us that we don't fuck with each other, man.
And I just said that I don't think we get enough credit for actually kind of like brushing that backwards because
Yeah.
it's like we traditionally known as the people that don't get along with each other.
Yes.
And here we come, you know, Brooklyn, Harlem, linking up, and Fab and East, and all of us just building this friendship and then building business around it. You understand?
Yeah.
Like, and that comes without ego.
That's
That's
right.
the only way that's gonna happen.
That's right.
Right? As an artist, as a rapper, we tend to think everything is about us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, you know what? why they ain't let me come out?
That's
right. You know what I mean? Why you ain't call me for that verse? Why you, everything ain't always gonna be about you.
That's a fact.
And you gotta learn to get there. So sometimes I come out, it's just support.
That's
it ain't about me.
It ain't about that.
It ain't about
That's
me.
That's right.
You know? And then sometimes some nights it is about me.
Mm-hmm.
And the homies
gotta step aside.
Support.
That's right. They gotta support.
Right.
That's right.
And that's how that go.
Y'all moving. I love what y'all did. It started with the working out. Y'all niggas had me dying in the gym working out with Jim, man. Like, yo, that used to
turn it into a fashion show.
Word up. And then the artist to artist, man.
But that artist to artist is how it started. But then we branched out and did our own. Is Let's Rap About It.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Let's rap about it. Yeah, my bad. Promoting 2 shows, artist to artist and Let's Rap About It. Check out both of them. You know what I mean? But yo, y'all niggas be shooting. Yo, it's like everybody got the sniper rifle out for like. What's that word you said?
Words, everything. And it's a fashion show. So.
Yep. Oh yeah, y'all all they put 4 of the flyest niggas in New York in the room together. Y'all niggas is just major battling on camera. Quiet too. That's a war niggas don't even know.
Outfits, just for that day.
Yo. I couldn't.
It's crazy, man.
I'm not that fly, man.
Y'all gotta stop.
Y'all guys is on that next level shit. Y'all been on there. You be going hard too with the grab. You be on it.
I be trying to have my, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's cool though, and because that's who we are in real life.
Yeah.
So and what makes the show good is that we really got that relationship. It's that chemistry.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And that's dope, man.
That's
that's why I did this show, because a lot of people think niggas don't fuck with each other. Right. It's like, man, I got a lot of relationships that niggas don't even know behind the scenes. Me and such and such kicking it. Me and such vacationing. Me and such been boys since being little. Like, think about it. Like, one of my main homies is in your crew. And I remember the first time I seen them ride around. I'm like, yo, Proof. You KOB now? Nigga like, yeah, Blizz, I'm KOB, but I'm always get low, baby. I'm like, that's right, Pete. Yeah. But bro, I knew Proof since Proof was like fucking 10.
That's a fact. We talk about y'all all the time.
Word.
And we talk about, you know, how y'all, you know, Roc-A-Fella, Get Low. We talk about all that. You know what I mean? Jeter.
Yeah,
you know,
shout out Jeter.
Shout out to
Jeter
K, man.
Too,
shout out to my man Pizzo. Success.
Yes.
Because you know, Pizzo, when I came home, took me to Jeter K house. And we snatched Jeter up because I was hungry. I wanted to do a song with whoever. You got to understand. You got to look at it from my point of view. All y'all lit to me.
That's right. No, Jeter
all
was
y'all
lit
to me. Yeah, everybody was lit. Jeter was on fire.
Jeter was on Flex tour without us.
This is what I'm
Dolo.
Yeah, man.
I'd never been on a tour with Flex.
See?
Jeter was.
We went to Jeter house.
Word.
Wake up, nigga. Let's go.
Let's go.
We going to the studio.
And he had 40 rhymes ready.
Yeah, we was ready. And those memories, man, like it was like, man, I gotta get on. Like you know. So yeah, shout out to them. So we always reflect on that. And I'll be like, I wanted to be Roc-A-Fella, man. I wanted to be down with them niggas, man.
Them days, man, I ain't gonna front, bro. Roc-A-Fella, I think I took them days for granted.
Why you say that?
Because I was young, and you know when you ain't prepared for the ending, you don't see an ending.
Because he told me the same thing.
Yeah, like you don't see an ending, bro. Like it's like this is forever. So I didn't cherish it like one day this can be gone. Like I feel like that situation has trained me to realize that everything ain't forever. Because I really believed Roc-A-Fella was forever. This thing of ours.
I can see that.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Remember, I was 14 years old, bro. I didn't know anything else but Roc-A-Fella. You know what I'm saying? So when it was coming to an end, that shit was devastating.
You didn't even see it, though.
No, I did.
You seen it?
Bro, yes. I used to be trying to tell niggas, and niggas used to be looking at me like, Blizz, man, we get money. Shut up. It's like, oh, okay. Okay. Let's see. Like, word. I used to be trying to put niggas on, and it just...
So you feel like, because me and him have these talks, me and Living Proof, right? And I'd be like, man, I had to work for everything I got, bro. Like nobody gave me, I had to grind every bit of it. That's right. He said that's the difference. He said with us, you know, a lot of it was given to us, and we, you know,
appreciate
yeah, like
Think about it, bro. We had a studio, baseline studio, where it's 2 rooms. You can go to this studio any time of day. I don't care if you showed up at 9 in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning. And there's Just Blaze, Guru, Bink, Kanye West in the studio. And we don't have Tupac level of records.
At your disposal.
This is what I'm saying. Like, and we in there playing.
Hov was
taking advantage.
But he was telling y'all, like, y'all need to.
This is what I'm saying. It was too. I think we were too young, seeing too much too fast, bro. And me thinking, yeah, we all from Marcy. These my niggas. They watch me grow up. This shit forever.
Right.
Like, but as far as like position in the team, that wasn't given. Because there's a lot of niggas that was on the team that never got a chance to drop an album.
What you mean?
Like, think about it. Oskino and Sparks never dropped the album. PD Crack never dropped the album.
Oh, wow.
They only was on the State Property soundtrack. And I wanted these guys to drop albums, but that's what I'm saying. We niggas was on tour so much. Already had chains, already had Benzes, houses. It was like, nigga, we made it. This is what we rapped for.
From the outside looking at that, it just looks so tremendous.
It was, bro. It was, my nigga.
That movement was just so tremendous. It was Brooklyn and Harlem.
We had Philly. Yo, and then think we MOP, ODB, rest in peace. We even had the singers Nicole Ray.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, we had everybody, man. Yeah. We was low enough. That's what I'm saying. We could have signed everybody, man. Like, for real. But enough about us. Back to you, man. You on a major, like, you stepped into this media wave. Like, I'm fresh. I'm new. I'm the rookie on the block. I'm not gonna act like because I've been in the game for years, I know this media space. I'm the rookie on the block. You are the veteran on the block. You've been in this shit, bro. You've been doing it from Kitchen Talk, Loving Hip Hop, hosting the radio show with Angela Yee. You know what I mean? Then doing the pod with the homies right now. Like, what's that journey been like for you?
I'm a hustler, man.
That's right.
And the thing about it is like, it never was easy for me, bro. Nothing ever was easy for me. I had to work for everything, bro. I had to grind for everything. Everything that people seen me accomplish, I had to really go get it. You know, I got to be on time. I got to make sure I'm there because I don't want them to use that as an excuse. So I feel like I was always coming from a deficit. You understand? So I just feel like, you know, we all got talent. It's just tapping into different things. You know, we all got things about us. You know, and as far as you know, media or television or radio, that's your personality. Let that shine.
That's right.
Let it shine. You understand? I gotta talk.
That's right.
You know?
I was nervous of this. I ain't gonna lie.
I get it.
Nori told me, I'm like, man, I don't think I could do it.
You got it, though. You got it. You got it, though.
You been holding it down. You did so much, like, and you like a pioneer in my eyes, bro. Like I said, bro, you started first. The Kitchen Talk move, like.
I should have never stopped Kitchen Talk. I stopped that because, you know, I see a lot of people, you know, you did Kitchen Talk and it didn't work. No, it did work. It worked so well that I actually got a deal for Kitchen Talk that I did with Fox Soul. But then the problem with that is that once I did that deal with them, it stopped being a podcast.
Yeah.
And I was only doing it now when you got my check. So you got my 6 figures. I give you these 10 episodes.
You wasn't doing it
so
for
now,
the love no more.
It's not about it being a podcast no more. So once that stopped, it's like, you know, sometimes it's hard to go back and pick something back up. You know, but I learned a lot, and I'm glad I did it because it allows me. And it helps me to do what I'm doing today. That's right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So everything to me is like
it's a step in.
Ain't no book for us, Bleek.
Hell no.
Nobody gonna tell us how to do something. We gonna figure it out.
That's
like,
right.
You give me like a little bit, like something small, like just an opportunity. That's all I need.
That's all I need, the opportunity. And like me, I feel like we've been on the same path a lot, even though we never collaborated on music, but we've been on the same path in music. So I never been able to really ask too many people this question, but I can ask you this because I know you relate. How do you feel? Because we stand 10 toes, man. You know, that's the code we was raised by. I don't know if it's the area, our parents, the niggas we grew up with, like the trauma you lived through, I lived through. But we always been, say what you mean what you say, stand 10 toes on it. And they call that keeping it 100, keeping it real, whatever they want to call it. I just call it being a man. How do you feel, or do you feel that has helped or hurt your career in any way?
It hurt me a lot.
I feel the same way.
Because we don't. I'm a very principled person, and I'm a very prideful person. I probably swallow my blood before I swallow my pride.
That's right.
You understand? And sometimes, you know, that's not always good because this is business, right? I had to learn. I had to tell my guys. I said, listen, we can't out-real these niggas. The reason why guys like us are losing, and you be like, wow, all the goofy shit is prevalent, is because they don't have no parameters. We out here saying,
we can't do this.
We don't do this. We don't do that. We don't go back and forth on the internet. We don't do the internet. We don't do that. Right? If you're not gonna win.
That's right.
So the thing about being a principled person, you're gonna stand in your space, and everybody may not get it at the time. You know, you may have to not be here for them to really feel that, because sometimes it's like the world that we living in is not about that no more. It's just like everybody's just like, you know, what do you mean? Like, I don't understand. Like, what? Like, you don't have nothing.
Offensive time, man.
Everybody's offended. Nobody has principles. Nobody's standing on morals. It's like, and nobody cares about truth, right? Because on the internet now, it's just about entertainment. It's just about content, whether it's true or not.
That's what I love what Charlamagne say, man. Why they care about the truth when the lie is more entertaining?
This is what I'm saying.
Yo, when he said it, I'm like, yeah, it's kind of true.
Right.
The lie is entertaining. That's what they going with. These people want to be entertained.
And I'm out here trying to
be real.
That is not true. Trying to be real. You can't out-real these. We can't out-real the game. We're going to always lose like that because this is entertainment.
Yes.
This is not, we're not going to win an award for being the realest nigga.
Hell no.
It's
no category for that.
Right. But you know the awards that come with being a real nigga? Like
jail, casket,
scars.
Yeah. That's what
scars. You scarred either you scarred physically, either you scarred physically, you scarred mentally, emotionally, you scarred in your soul, right? Because you want to stand on business. You want to stand on what you feel like what you represent. But the whole world doesn't see what you represent.
They don't even care about that.
They don't care about it.
They just want to get to the next day.
So I'm not out here trying to be the realest nigga.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Because that ain't gonna get us nowhere.
Why I asked you that is because I never forget, bro. Young Sav, man. Shout out Young Sav. You know, out here got the Lola Brooke girl doing her thing, moving.
It's family,
you know what I'm saying?
definitely.
Yeah, that's family. Like, he told me something 20 years ago, bro, when he was an intern in Def Jam.
That's where I know him from.
He was an intern in Def Jam.
His brother
bro.
was Fat Man Scoop.
Oh, man, rest in peace.
So I remember him from being
That's my brother, too, man. I
100%.
love Fat Man Scoop, man. Yo, he told me something. He was like, yo, Bleek, you know why you ain't gonna never be successful, bro, like you dream to be? Because you keep it too real, my G. These white people don't want to be. They don't want to hear the real. They want to be lied to. Yeah. They want to hear that it might be like this or you could possibly do this. Yeah. They don't want to hear that is real. Yeah. And he was like, yo, you never. And I'm like, yo, bro, I don't know how to lie to a nigga. I don't know how to shuck and jive and front to these people like, that's not me. But I didn't understand what he was talking about. And now
you see.
I see, bro. We niggas was too stand on business.
You standing on this moral mountain that you done built for yourself.
It only exists in your projects or on your block. With you and like 10 of your homies. That's it. And them niggas ain't never in the room with you when you negotiating either.
That's it. Right, they're not even
Straight up.
They're not even in.
Word up. They ain't never in the room with you when you negotiate.
But you know the great thing about it is, though, still being here, being alive, being free, to figure that out.
That's my next thing to you. I was gonna say, yo, bro, you lived through hell, man. Being incarcerated, you know what I mean. Coming home, enjoying all this shit, man. What do you say your strength behind all that's been? The
Resilience,
going, man.
Resilience, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm a strong spirited person, bro. Like I ain't gonna like. I'm gonna push through. You understand? We all still deal with the things that life throws at us, right? But I'm gonna always push through, like no matter what. You understand? And no matter what the situation is, I'm gonna figure it out. This is why I'm still here in this era.
That's a fact. Like, that was one thing too I was gonna say, how you stay grounded, because we all go through a lot of shit. You know, you look on the internet, it's Joe Smo from over here, Joe Smo from over there, this girl from over here. Everybody just got some opinion, something to say.
Everybody
how
got
you
something
stay
to
grounded and block
I
all
got
that shit out? Let's give these people some advice who just love to crash out.
Listen, I got whole homeless K2 drug addicts going at me, talking crazy on the internet, making up stories on the internet. It's all these made up stories, and it's just a lot of noise.
Yeah, man. And
right?
you gotta block it out.
You gotta block it out. Because especially now when we already see what the motion is. Okay, I'm gonna say this and get clicks.
Yep.
So I can monetize my page. I'm gonna go viral. I'm gonna get money. So everybody is just saying everything and anything just to try to get these eyes on their pages. I just like at this point, like, because I used to get bothered by the things that wasn't true.
Yeah.
And I was always trying to like, what? Nigga,
answer it.
Yeah,
correct. I was the same way.
You can't.
Now I learned to laugh it off.
Yeah,
I joke it off.
I ain't even correcting shit no more.
I joke it off because, like I said, bro, nobody gonna be more disrespectful than the niggas we grew up with.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
My friends was the most disrespectful. Like I said, nigga, you came out, no clothes on, no new sneaks first day of school or Easter. Nigga, your mom's a crackhead.
That's right.
How she what? She spent
That's
all the
right.
money on that
That's
pack.
right. That's
she
right.
couldn't buy you those sneakers.
Right.
I got the Ewins. You couldn't get them.
I've been through that.
That's what I'm saying.
Your whole family smoke crack.
That's what I'm saying. And that's
Pops
coming
is a
from
crackhead.
and that's coming from a nigga you just was playing Nintendo with, my nigga.
You turn around and tell you your whole you owe y'all on crack.
That's a
You smoke too, probably.
Yo, you seen the game like me from every angle. You know what I mean? From past to in the our time to present. How you think it changed, for better or for worse, bro?
I mean, we talked a little bit about the fact that the game is just so accessible that it don't have the same value. It don't feel the same as far as like, you know, calling yourself a rapper. You know, we every day we wake up, we see somebody in the paper for something, and they be like, this rapper, and you be like, I never even heard of him. So I hate that about the game. The fact that it's just the value of the job, right? You got certain women be like, oh, he just a rapper, nigga. Like it's just then you got niggas in the street, I get more money than rappers. So everybody's just trying to take away what that is. You understand? Because it was a time when you work hard to be that, because that was a way out. You know, now it's just like, it's just too accessible. So I don't like that for the game. But I'm gonna always love the fact that the game gave opportunity to so many people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
I'm always love that.
Definitely, man.
You know?
The game gave.
Because without this, I don't like. If I didn't have a game,
where would bro? I always say that too. Where would I be?
What?
If I didn't have this opportunity, I have no clue.
This is what I'm saying. If I didn't have a game,
bro.
It's like I would be probably like a fucking serial killer.
Yo,
this is what I'm
straight up.
saying. Like,
I'd probably be walking the yard.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like,
fact.
No, serious.
No, that's a fact, bro. Without this, what we gonna do? Niggas we not carpenters. I'm not a plumber.
I would have been out here
I'm
like
not good with my hands. I know how to fight.
The Iceman, like
they don't know how to mow a lawn. Like, yo, one of my homies, right? Yo, I would tell you some funny shit. You said, like, what we gonna do? I remember when I first moved to Florida, right? I'm telling the homie, I'm like, yo, I gotta find some landscapers to come through, cut the crib. You know what I mean? I don't know how to do none of that shit. I was like, yo, you don't know how to mow the lawn? That nigga was like, nigga, you see these hands? These shits get manicured. All these hands do is write checks. I know how to do anything that a check pay for.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, that's
Yeah.
a good
I
good
like
one.
how he
That nigga
talking.
was like, yo, I know how to do everything. Bleek,
Yeah.
you bugging? Once I pull this checkbook
Yeah,
out, it
that's
get
it.
done.
It get
So
done,
I
that's
know how
it.
to do everything.
That's right.
So when my chick be like, yo, you know how to...
It's getting done.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
Call the homie.
Yeah.
It's done.
I'm on the same
Word up.
time. I ain't with the manual labor, man.
Nah, man.
I ain't with the
Nah,
manual labor
man.
because
Nah,
Shorty be like,
man.
yo, I want a man that, you know, like a man's man. Like,
Yeah.
you know, lift my car up and take the wheel off and fix the flat tire.
Shit.
We gonna leave the car there.
Shit. That shit
We'll
get
call the
told.
nigga that we got to help.
That,
You know what I'm
yo,
saying?
it come with roadside.
Yeah.
It come
Yeah.
with roadside. All these
Call
new cars
Benz.
now come
Yeah,
with roadside
it come with
assistance.
roadside.
Yup. And if you got OnStar, it's automatic. Shorty, push that button. Stop playing with us.
I ain't going past, you know, I ain't going past hanging up a picture or something.
No, that's a fact. And sometimes I might need niggas to do that because I want it like organized in a certain pattern.
Right.
Like, my hanging might be a little
This is
off
what I'm saying.
a little
You
bit,
need-
little
you
degree
need,
off.
You need homie to come. My man Jay, Mr. No Wires, right here, come and bring his lever.
Yep, the
right?
leveler, yep.
Yeah, the leveler, right? And that's it. I
That's
ain't
it.
going.
You see that little bubble hit the middle? He got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Be like, all right, you got it.
I do got a drill though. I do got a drill.
I think he got the drill just in case. He like, I get one of you niggas, I clap you and you live, I'ma drill your ass. That's not to
You
do
never
work
know.
in the crib.
You never know when you got to drill some shit though. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's yo, using
Gotta
the
keep it
regular
drill.
fill up or flathead, you
Nah.
be feeling like a major lemon sitting there like this.
yeah.
That's why I know I wouldn't have survived, man, if this didn't work.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have survived,
so
bro.
the game gave us all opportunity to
Yeah.
feed our families and you know make our parents proud. You
That's
know,
a fact.
and do things that we never dreamed of doing, like you know traveling. Right, I've been to Japan 5-6 times. You know, Africa, like you know
Crazy,
tours
my
and
G.
European tours, and you know just off of music.
Yo, and what you said, like, just kicking off on that, making our mom proud, bro. Rest in peace. You know, I know you lost your mom not too long
Yeah,
ago, man. And,
appreciate
you know, you do the Maino Day or her birthday, I'm
That's
not
right.
mistaken,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Every year in Brooklyn,
Yeah.
and it be one of the illest turnouts because all my niggas is there.
Crazy.
I hear it all the time, no matter where I'm at. Like, I could call anybody in Brooklyn, what you doing? I'm at Maino Day. So,
Crazy.
That's
crazy.
dope. I love that you do that for the community,
Yeah,
man.
we gotta
Talk
do
about that.
Yeah, we gotta do that. So the Maino Day is a real day. Like I actually got the day from the city. The city gave me the day because I was going to my hood. I was doing the coat drives. I was doing as much as I could for the hood and just trying to, you know, get that motivation. So they really gave me the day. You know, the Brooklyn Borough president. So I didn't want it just to be like, you know, like a day and we just throw a basketball. I wanted to do something meaningful.
Yes.
So I was like, yeah, we need to block these streets off. I want to have a stage set up over here for the local artists. I want to have, you know, stuff for the kids. I want to have vendors. I want to have, it's like a block party, a festival, event, give back for kids though. You know, it's huge
dope,
because
bro.
I block off Green all the way to Lafayette.
I know. It's
2 blocks.
Bro, they talk about it in the paper,
Yeah,
the radio,
yeah.
the news coverage,
yeah.
everything. That's amazing. You've been doing it, I think, what is this, your 4th or 3rd
No,
year?
this is gonna be your third. It's gonna be your third
year. Yeah, man. See, that's amazing, bro. We need more people like that that want to, you know, show the community it's other ways. Because I feel like we was shown in a negative way, but we still was shown. Because think about it. The drug dealers in our era was getting money.
Indeed.
They was getting money. And that's what made us want to get money. Like, wait, we didn't know what to do with the money,
Right.
but we knew we needed to get money. And now I
Absolutely.
feel like we the generation showing the young kids who getting money what to do with the money.
I tell young little niggas, I'm like, yo, look, your opportunity was way greater than mine.
That's a fact.
Niggas only had, when I was your age, niggas only had crack and a gun for me.
That's a fact. You ask for some advice, here you go.
Cracking the gun. That's it, right? So that was our opportunity, right? Now, you know, you gotta not just tell somebody. I feel like the lessons that was taught to us was like, yo, you gotta do the right thing, and you gotta if you're gonna tell me to put down what I'm doing, give me something else.
That's right. Show me.
Show me
better than you could tell.
And
me.
that still applies.
That's
you
a
can't
fact.
just tell these kids stop doing what they doing, chill, stop whatever.
Yo, you wild and put the gun down.
Yeah,
like, man, shut up. You was just like me.
Right.
Show me
His
another
mom's
way.
on drugs. He never met his father. He lived with his grandmother. He in a gang. It's the same story.
That's
so
a fact.
you gotta actually give them something. And the problem is we don't have no more centers and stuff like that.
Yo, remember that, man?
I was going to the boys club and all that.
YMCA,
Yeah.
all of that, man.
All
You
that.
kidding me?
All
I
that.
used to
After
go to
school.
all of that. The shit, the BRC out there in East New York, all of that, man. There's no more centers. You right. Shit, it ain't even no Yogi Bear.
Remember Yogi Bear?
Yo, you know
Yogi Bear?
I found out that was one family who funded that. That wasn't from the city.
Really?
Yes, that was one family. Like as if you and your wife or me and my wife just paid. That was one family who funded that whole program.
We need a shine light on them because they between that and free lunch.
Yeah.
In the summertime.
Oh my God. Free
Yogi
lunch.
Bear came what, Saturday mornings, Sunday mornings? It was
Pick you up on that.
my
But I ain't
God.
gonna front. That bus ride, you had to be certified.
It was rough.
Niggas was taking your candy.
It was rough.
You had to be certified to get on that
we
bus.
going all the way to Bushwick, right? Yeah, it was rough. Yeah. Whole style.
That's
yeah.
a fact. The whole
On that
style
bus.
on that bus
Yeah.
like this. What you got? What's in that
You
bag?
know, now you think about it, Yogi Bear was kind of led into what Sparfit would feel
Yo,
like later
shit.
on. You understand?
Yo, word
Yeah.
up. Because
Right.
that bus ride was serious. Then you get to the center, remember,
Yeah, the
everybody
center,
from
yeah.
all the hoods
Yes.
in there.
Yes.
You with your 2-3
Yeah,
homies,
yeah.
they linked up. Y'all
Yeah.
either gonna get cool or
yeah.
a lot of relationships and
I got
plugs came
cool,
out
yeah.
of Yogi Bear.
Yogi Bear, I got cool with a lot of other kids from LG.
Yeah.
In Yogi Bear. I guess we was on the same route, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like Yogi Bear was that
Yogi
shit.
Bear.
And you talking about free lunch, man. That
Oh,
bro,
man.
Big Apple was it. Remember they were this was a time where they was shut down. What was it? I think it was the junior high schools. Because it was 33, 318,
even
IS-71.
But even certain public schools, because my public school, 256.
Yep,
380,
256 was open.
Across the street from Marcy Pool, we had free lunch in there.
Yo, you said, I always said I wanted to be in the era of how did Marcy Pool become Marcy Pool and it's not in Marcy.
Marcy Avenue.
Yeah, but it's decal Pool.
Now listen, Marcy Pool, let me tell you, Marcy Pool. Now Marcy Pool was
My
rough.
G. You would lose,
You
your
lose your
sneakers.
sneakers, everything.
If you wasn't certified
Listen.
and you took them sneakers off and got in that pool,
Listen.
when you got out,
Listen,
you walked home barefoot.
we was in there
on mine.
fighting. We was in Marcy Pool fighting
everywhere.
Fighting the lifeguards, like we was in there. Oh
every
my
hood.
God, it was robberies going down. Like it was.
Marcy Pool was treacherous.
Yes.
Now that I heard they got it on the timer now.
Yeah.
Like remember how you been to Metropolitan Pool? Because remember Metropolitan.
That's the inside one.
Yeah, they used to didn't let everybody in at
yeah.
once. They used to give a time. They'll be like, y'all come back at 2:30.
Yeah.
I heard that's how they got the pool
I
now.
didn't know
Marcy
that.
Pool. Yeah.
We used to actually go to Marcy Pool
when it was closed. Climb the gate. Be in there with your little joint.
Yeah, and cops coming around.
Yep.
Flashing the
You
flashlight.
go hide in the
You know they had
stands.
another part that was closed off. I guess it was open years ago, right?
It was the deepest pool.
It was the deep, right? And we used to play on the top of that. The fence, they had a fence on top of it. And
That was why I never got on the fence. Yeah, I ain't never get on the
One
fence.
of the
I ain't gonna
homies,
stunt.
and it was dirty in there. One of the homies, remember the stopwatches?
Yeah.
One of my homies dropped his stopwatch in there and went in there and got it.
Oh, he a savage.
It was filthy in
He
there.
a savage.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
He a savage. Yo, I ain't gonna front. One of the wildest pools I ever been to in Brooklyn is Betsy
Head.
Head Pool, my
Yeah.
G, in fucking Brownsville.
Yeah.
I remember
that was worse. Now you know that was worse than Marcy Pool.
I know. That was, nigga, listen, I was too young to be certified. I was in there with my cousins and them. I used to be in
niggas
there,
different.
yo, bro, Rest in peace, Sean Price, Ruck, Steel, my cousin T.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, these niggas used to be in there going crazy, wilding, and I'm a shorty, just like, I remember one day sitting in Betsy at pool, I'm sitting there with my mom's just on the couch, on one of the little bleacher stands, we on the towel, whatever. A nigga climbed over the fence in a hoodie, jeans, Timbs, jumped in the pool, swam to the other side, got out, and walked out. Yo, on mommy, I was a shorty like, yo, what was wrong? What's wrong with homie? He was hot as ass.
He was from Brownsville.
Yep.
Yeah.
7.
Different. That's all you gotta say.
Yeah, he was
had different DNA.
That's a different deep
That's
fry.
a different DNA. Brownsville, East New York, they different.
Yo, different. I used to tell people, man, because, going to school growing up in Brooklyn, that's one thing. Go, in the summer, when you go back to school, all the kids used to be like, the teacher be like, yo, so what y'all did this summer? A lot of kids be like, yeah, I was in Virginia with my cousins. You had some friends. I was in Georgia. Yo, my nigga. I used to be like, yo.
You was in the field.
Like, nigga.
Oh, my God.
Yo, I spent my summer in Tilden, Marcus Garvey, and Rockaway
and that was like a third world country.
Bro, it was another world.
Because Brother Gaston still looked crazy.
Still.
So imagine what it was like then.
It was the Terror Dome. Yo, my grandmoms, God bless her soul, bro, my grandmoms used to pull out the Bible when I used to be like, I'm going outside.
Damn.
On mommy. She used to bring her cousin to them, y'all better watch him.
You gotta think though. What it was for a mother or grandmother or father in the 80s that had kids in the ghetto. It was no phones.
Nope. Was no cameras.
There was no cameras. You let your kids go out, you could just all you could do is pray that they made it home.
That's right. And it was, bro, back
that's all you could do.
That's my first time seeing a body was in the Ville. 100%. That's when walking the fence was the shit. When you was a shorty like, yeah, I'm on my ninja shit. Let's walk the fence. I see two niggas arguing, but in Brownsville back then, they had like the logs. It was like the tree, like a tree cutout, and it was the logs around the park.
Okay.
So I'm walking that. And I see two niggas arguing. It's like 9 in the morning. I'm the only nigga outside. They arguing. I ain't paying no attention to it. I get around the other side. So I just hear niggas say, what, motherfucker? Take that. And then, I'm thinking, no, he run off. It's like, yo, it's nothing. It's cool. They arguing. Homie, run off. It's cool. Yo, I get around, walk around. Man, I look. The nigga had a knife in his neck. Yo, bro, I jumped down and ran to the crib. Told my cousin, yo, T. White, yo, I think they just stabbed somebody. And we come down and, bro, body in the park. Yeah. And that's when police used to be like, anybody saw anything? I ain't see. You better not tell them I saw. I wasn't outside.
Right, it was no cameras.
Yo, it was nothing.
The only way for you
that was my first time ever seeing it go down, and I was like, oh shit.
He left the knife in his neck. It was crazy.
Yeah, and he's
a gangster though.
Yeah, he left it in his neck. He was sitting on the bench.
If you leave your knife in a nigga neck, you definitely a gangster. You a whole fucking killer for real.
Yeah, he was on
leaving it there. Yeah, you gotta understand with leaving a knife in a nigga neck.
That's what I'm saying. You left your prints, everything. As a kid, I ain't think nothing of it, but now it's like.
Take that.
Yeah, he wanted to go down. He's like, y'all gonna get me.
That's a bad nigga though.
Yeah, he was on some shit. They was arguing.
Where he at now?
Yo, he caught. You know that. All his DNA forensic shit, his ass is booked.
Man.
Yeah, that was my first time seeing it go down. It was probably like 9, my G. Like, what the fuck? Wow. Word, but back to this, man. So, man, like, when it's all said and done, man, like, you did so much, my G, from the movement, like I said, from being incarcerated, coming home, taking over the game, the media space, everything. When it's all said and done, what you want people to say about Maino?
That's what I'm building now, bro. Legacy. I feel like I haven't done enough.
Still working.
Because it's still work in progress. Everybody's story different, but I feel like now we talking about legacy. So now when we talk about Maino Day, that's legacy shit.
That's right.
The music is in entertainment is you could do all that and pass away and they won't remember you. But when you doing things like what I'm doing with Maino Day and building some stuff, that's legacy shit. You understand? Like that's
gonna be here when you gone.
100%.
Music too. Me correct.
The music will be there, right?
Yeah.
But they may not remember you. It's you, right? for something, right? Like what? Who are you? Like why should my kids know about you? Because you had a couple songs? Like too many rappers, nigga.
Yeah.
You understand? So,
but you different, man.
Like,
You're not in that too many rappers. You made an impact, my G. Trust me.
And I'm trying to keep making a impact that's gonna last forever, bro.
You did, bro. You did make an impact that's gonna last forever, bro.
Appreciate
Trust
that,
me,
man.
Like, my nigga, what you did for Brooklyn. Just think of, fuck the rap game. Let's think of how many niggas came out of Brooklyn to even be on that list. For our name to be on that list, to be mentioned, we accomplished something we didn't even think was possible, bro.
Because it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
It was fucking.
We did the impossible, literally.
What you mean you gonna come home and rap?
Even our moms said that. Even my moms used to be like, boy, put that notebook away. Fuck you, Troy. You better put out that homework. I bet you moms won't ever utter those words to me now. She like, nigga, pull that book back out. Straight up. Yeah, man. Like, I used to get shitted on. My brother was my number one hater.
Really?
What? I used to be like, yo, Dre, how this sound? Nigga be like, that shit sound like a pack of ass. You trash, nigga. Yo, my brother used to shit on me. It wasn't until I dropped Mine Right with him and his man.
So this is even after you was
Memphis
Bleek.
Bleek is all that, nigga. Like, you trash. I'm telling you, my brother was a hater. Me and my brother used to fight all the time,
Damn,
bro. He was
crazy.
my biggest hater. So that's why I know if he likes something, it's really, really dope.
You know what's one of my favorite songs? I grew up just a regular cat.
My brother.
That's one of my favorite songs.
Man, that song came about, man. Shout out Jay Runner, man.
And what you think of that? I love what you think of that.
And yo, them two songs you bringing up is crazy because there's a movie behind both of those songs, man. Rest in peace, my man Skins from Marcy. You know what I mean? That's how Regular Cat came about. That's why I say the shit. He was a dude from the hood. Nobody had to like. Nobody seemed to like him. That was my dog, so nobody had to like him. Like he was one of those, but he was one of my guys. You know how like everybody parents try to tell your moms, yo, your son shouldn't hang with him. People trying to kill him. He's a killer. It's like, nigga, I don't care what. That was my dog, and that's how that song came about. Cause I lost a homie. And what you think of that? Shout out to Buck Wild. Buck Wild did that. And that was supposed to be the first single. There was no Memphis Bleek is.
Did y'all put it out as a single first though?
No, it came out second.
It came out, okay.
After Memphis Bleek is. The story about that is we couldn't clear the sample. They wasn't clearing the sample. It wasn't no Jay verse on it or nothing. I had 3 verses on What You Think of That. So then Jay, we took one of my verses off. Jay heard the record like, yo, I'm going to put a verse on it. He put a verse on it. They cleared the sample. But we already did the video and did Memphis Bleek is already. So that's why we went with that first. Crazy, bro. Record business is ill.
I was sitting back, you know, being a student of the game.
My brother.
You know.
That was me trying to, you know, show my reach. Know, because that was back then when the game, everybody was on some major gangster shit. That's why I'm trying to party.
You and Ja was linking a lot.
Yeah, no, Ja's still my brother, yeah.
But that song on his album,
Murder for Life. Murder for Life. Rest in peace, Irv Gotti. He produced that joint. Yeah, Murder for Life was it.
God. That first Ja Rule album
is classic.
I love that album.
Classic,
I don't think a lot of people
give him credit for it.
Oh my God.
It's like they erased that for Ja and just remember, like put it on
the girl records and all that.
They know it's like they didn't even.
But he had melody and all that on that, right? But
it was different.
It was different though. It was more street.
Yeah, that album was different.
That album I think is my favorite Ja Rule album. In My Demise, man.
Yeah, no, that album was it. I tell Ja to this day, bro, that's my dog. That album was it. It's just, you know, once he got that commercial success, he went to it like, nigga, you got a taste of that commercial, that record with T-Pain, man. You T-Pain and Just Blaze, my nigga, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got that great boy back to Brooklyn.
Yeah, bought one back.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Once you get that radio running, that's a different look.
It's different.
Yeah. That's why I be trying to tell these artists that viral YouTube, Spotify, you got 1 million streams is lit. But that radio hit run is different.
It's
Yo, it's nothing compared.
Because it's like they can't escape you.
No.
Right? So nowadays, you got artists that are like stars, but you be like, I never even heard of him. I don't know his music.
Yes.
When you on that radio and it's like city to city, national, hands down, undeniable smash hit record, nobody can escape you.
Nope. You coming on.
They all know who you is.
You coming on morning, noon, and night, whether you requested it or not.
Yeah,
this record getting played.
That's the difference.
That's why I tell these kids, man, that's what you want to experience, because that's what, bro, it send you to Africa.
They might not ever experience that because the game is so different nowadays
Because these kids, they shit on the radio, guys, bro.
They might, right.
We need the DJs. Remember, DJs and the rapper go together, bro.
Right.
It's like a center and a point guard.
Right.
A point guard ain't shit without a good power forward or a center, and they ain't shit without a good point guard. It all goes together, bro. It's teamwork.
But now, because of YouTube, streaming platforms, the radio is not the place where people discover new music from no more.
No, because you don't have to. You could just put your music to your fans where it's cool, but radio still pays the most, bro. Look at a publishing check. Put it like this.
You ain't got to tell me.
Yeah, what's the company
Radio
that paid for the digital stuff?
Sound Exchange.
Bro.
That's all digital.
My Sound Exchange check is never
not like
what ASCAP or BMI.
Right, because it's all radio. But Sound Exchange can be good
if you
with
let
all
it build
the digital.
Up. Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, I just think the feeling of having that radio smash and you not being, nobody escaping you, is just different.
It's different.
Than what it feels like nowadays. It's like you lit, you got all these streams, but everybody don't even know who you are.
Yeah, because remember, the promoters ain't on Spotify. They not on YouTube. The promoters is at the club.
I think that's starting to change though. Look at NBA YoungBoy.
No, NBA YoungBoy is a phenomenon. That's a difference.
Right,
like
but I think
some people in the game,
he's an anomaly.
Yes, it's just they have to set the new for the new. It's the one that pushed the envelope for everybody else to follow. Now, would people follow up as big as what NBA did? Who knows?
Maybe not. Maybe not bigger, but they realize. I think that they realize now that these kids can actually be stars in their own right without the radio.
But it's a difference with NBA. Because remember, his influence, and this is just my opinion, like, I don't know too many NBA YoungBoy records, but I know who the fuck NBA YoungBoy is. So that means his influence is bigger than the music.
Right.
More kids want to be him. I go outside. All these niggas look like NBA.
Yeah. But the music resonates though. I went to the concert.
No, I see the videos.
I was there in real time.
Now 48,000
in the Barclays.
Bro.
In the Barclays.
I didn't even know. First of all, hold on. You want to talk about that?
I was there.
I didn't even know we had that many YNs in Brooklyn.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm looking at the videos like, where the fuck these YNs be at?
I knew 3 or 4 records. Everything else, they going crazy. Word for word.
Yo,
some of my young boys live and die by NBA.
I know. He's the
one.
So
I relate. So but what I'm saying is that mode of not having radio hits and being so strong online is here.
No, definitely. It's definitely. I'm just saying the pay is different.
Yeah.
Once they figure out how to compensate artists equally for the streams, they not. Broadcasting does.
Them streams ain't about nothing.
Like,
they not.
Cause it's like, I don't know.
They get a billion streams and get 3,500.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. And think, how many artists gonna get 1 billion streams?
Right.
It's not gonna happen for many. Like, it's not gonna happen.
No,
man.
the game in that way is definitely is done.
Yeah, man. So, just what's your words to the generation coming behind you? What would your message be to them before we get up out of here?
Keep going, man. Keep going. Take it to another level.
That's right.
take whatever was already done to another level, you know, and live, man. Right?
Enjoy life.
So you know, when we young, it's just like we don't see the world the way we see it now.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of these young niggas, they think being young is they gonna get an award for it.
Mm-hmm.
What, nigga? You old niggas? Nigga, you should want to be one of these niggas one day.
That's
you
right.
should, because the name of the game is to
Grow old.
live.
That's right.
And get old, not die young, stupid.
Nah, man. Name of the game is to grow
Okay.
old. That's a fact.
Right? You should want to
See the
live.
grandkids
You
growing
should. Ain't nothing more cooler than being alive right now, bro.
That's a fact, bro.
Ain't nothing more cooler than being alive, being free, getting money. Ain't nothing more cooler than that.
Yo, I say it all the time, man. Like, I give all the money away so some of my homies could see. The niggas that I lost as a kid
Yeah.
could see some of this shit I done lived.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I give all this
Yeah.
shit back if the
Imagine
niggas
that.
come back and live this shit
Right.
with me.
Right.
And we'll go get it together. But,
That's right.
And that's what these kids better know, man.
Live.
Live, man.
Live.
Enjoy this life.
That's right.
We only here for a minute.
That's it.
And when our number get called,
That's
you
it.
can't put that call on hold.
Ain't no more. Ain't no spinning.
Yeah, ain't
no
no,
more
I'm going to
duos.
call you back. Niggas be
Nah.
hitting the call. Yo, I'll call
Sober.
you back.
It's over. So live. You should embrace. You know, getting further in your journey.
That's right.
You understand? Like, because that is what we supposed to be doing anyway.
That's a fact, man. That's love, man. I
My
appreciate
dog.
you pulling
My
up,
dog.
my G. You know,
Yeah.
my brother, man.
Memphis Bleek.
You know what it is,
Yeah.
man. We got real Brooklyn in the building. KOB shit. You know what it is. We outside, man, and it's rock solid, and we always gonna be solid. And you know, when you see Maine, he one of the last solid niggas left out here, man. So put that respect on him and show that love. He honorary Roc-A-Fella member, cause I said so. Tell Hov, holla at me, man.
Get my chain. Get my chain.
Yeah, baby. My nigga. Love,
dog.
bro. Appreciate
Love for
you,
life,
nigga.
brother.
You know it, my
Love
nigga.
for life.
Love, bro. Let's snap a couple flips.
Nah, definitely.